everybody, welcome to twitch.tv/JonasIsWater. I am Jonas, and I am water, and I'm invisible at the fucking moment. How is everybody doing? You can actually see me all around near the bottom of the screen here. All of that blue, that's me. That's actually me. My face is just regrowing at the moment, so please do bear with us as we get that figured out. But I hope everybody's doing so very wonderfully well today. I'm super stoked to be back with you, and now I'm staring you in the face. Let me actually take a moment here. I may have forgotten to set up one part of my my stream before before getting to it. So let's just fade into the waters again for a moment. Oh, there you go. Yeah, y'all can have some of those pronouns. Oh man. Yeah, I was on like a sort of half hiatus the last week or so, as some of you may have noticed or even outright known. Just as I was dealing with some stuff with Markle, also starting a new job a couple of weeks ago. So kind of getting an adjustment period going there. Don't worry, the eye contact is away for now at least. Let me get this fixed here. It does. So normally, VTube Studio wants me to open it before OBS or things get weird, and I didn't do that. So let's hope this works out as I get it set up. But yeah, Markle was having some issues with her teeth. We got that handled last week, and just sort of in the build up to that, you know, kind of had a lot on my mind, wanted to spend a lot of time with her. It was really hard to sit down for hours at a time and focus on doing other stuff because there was a lot of care that she needed. But she is on the other end of that now. For whatever reason, the webcam is not getting picked up. Curious. Okay. Let's take a moment here, do some troubleshooting. Markle told me it's right. Yeah, you're up next with a tooth removed. There was a point last year when I was so worried that I was gonna have to have a tooth removed or like deeply excavated or something, just because I will just let you all know up front. This is going to sound much worse than it actually was. The actual situation turned out to not be bad at all. But I noticed that one of my teeth that I had previously had work done on, or like thought I remembered that I had work done on or whatever, I had no pain. This was like a year ago, or maybe earlier this year. I had no pain in it or anything. No real signs anything was going wrong. I had been really good about brushing and flossing and everything, but one of my teeth appeared to be black. Like, not entirely, but largely. And I thought, well, that's not fucking good. So I scheduled an emergency dentist visit, which is not a fun thing to do. Went in, got it checked out, and they were able to, of course, do a scan and tell me very quickly, very confidently that, oh, no, that tooth didn't hurt because that tooth is fine. It was a filling I had previously had that just gets stained over time. I think it was like a silver filling that just became black. So that was really, really good news to get, and I could have avoided the whole thing. I mean, it was good to get my mouth checked out anyway, but yeah, no, that was like, I was obviously very worried about that for a while. Yeah, interesting. Well, the webcam is not operating at all right now. So I think we might be getting classic Jonas today. Which is okay, because we're gonna be mostly focused on the sound experience of today, but let's see here. I think I've still got it. Oh yeah, I still got it. go. So, everybody get ready for Jonas Classic. Hello, PN Jonas over here. That is PNG Jonas, to be very, very clear. Yeah, we're gonna be using the good old flappy mouse face today, which I think will be fun. God, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I drew this myself, and I don't know, I feel like you can tell, I am not an artist. Although, it's one of those skills that I feel like I would like to learn if I really had the time, but it's like lower priority. You know, I've done little like doodles and stuff, but it's also one of those things where I have so many extremely talented and like hardworking artist friends that it's not like a niche I need to fill, and I would like almost rather just pay them to draw shit for me, you know? Like my friends and also, you know, just strangers that I like. You kind of missed this one? Oh, well, I'm glad I could bring it back. Yeah, because it really was only one that I used for my steno practices, which I haven't done for a while either. But yeah, so we can do a little bit of this with for Ableton stuff today. Let me just go ahead and close YouTube Studio entirely. No webcam today. I'll probably have to restart my computer to fix that, and that's fine for another day. Oh, Liddy said my tooth had a filling in it and I chewed gum like 2 years ago and the filling just came out. Oh God, oh no. Yeah, that's no fun. That is horrifying. You just did not get it seen for about 2 years. That's the tooth that's gonna be coming out now? Yeah, dental pain is, or like dental stuff is so easy to put off, and for good reason. You know, like it's expensive, it's scary, or it can be expensive, you know, at least in a country where you have to pay for your medical care. Scary, painful, and like rarely feels like an emergency until it's really an emergency. You know, like I'm definitely somebody who can adjust really well to like discomfort and pain, you know? So I get used to it pretty fast. But you don't want to do that. That is not me saying, like, that is not me recommending that at all, as a way to behave, to operate. No. Far the contrary. Okay, let's bring this over to the Ableton so we can have me there. Awesome. But yeah, it can get better, but it's really good to stay on top of when you can. I also, cause my house, I live in an immunocompromised household, and so we try to take as many precautions and like avoidance of like unmasked contact with the public as we can. So doctor's visits in general are tough, but especially dental visits, because you cannot really be masked for the majority of it. So that's also, it's easy to put those off and hard to prioritize it. But thankfully my teeth are good. I've always been lucky enough that like, I was really bad about brushing for most of my life. I've gotten really good about it the last few years. Flossing off and on, but I am so lucky to still have all of my teeth and not have that many cavities and stuff. I've never had to get like a root canal, I don't think, or anything. I've never had like horrible tooth pain. I've just had, you know, it has been evident that my teeth have had some decay from stuff, but I'm very lucky when it comes to my teeth, because I have not historically treated them as well as I should for how sturdy they still are. Yeah, tooth pain being one of the worst things. Tooth pain is no fucking joke. It's, one of my roommates had a dry socket, I think, a few years ago. Treated it herself. Fucking so strong. I mean, I don't know if it's wise, but it is strong for sure to do that. She managed it herself. I think she maybe ended up going to the dentist, but most of it, she like looked up YouTube videos and learned how to do it herself. That's where we are as a generation. Rifto said, my front teeth have been chipped multiple times, but it's luckily never been bad enough that it warrants a dentist visit. Yeah, that's good. Chips tooth scares me too. I fear for my teeth. I fear for my body. I'm at a point in my life right now where, you know, I mean, I'm 32. I'm starting to want to like take care of my body as much as I can because I'd like to enjoy being in it for as long as I'm alive, and I'd kind of like to be alive for as long as I can, which I'm very grateful to feel, you know, but the dentist honestly told me that besides this one tooth, my teeth are in surprisingly good shape considering my poor dental hygiene. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, like surprisingly good shape, and I'm very glad that, you know, it is working out that way. Whoops. Cause yeah, tooth pain is no fucking joke, and dental work can get really, really costly and really shitty. What else though? I feel like there's some other shit I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I started a new job a couple weeks ago. Very low time commitment, but it's fun, rewarding, like project management work. Working in the health tech sector, I guess I would say. But just helping to stay on top of organization and stuff, which has been really, really nice. Having some a little more structure. It's very much freelance still. I'm now working 4 freelance jobs, depending how you count it, at least 4, because I do dog walking, game testing, music, music, if I group stuff together, right? I can break it down more because I have different dog jobs. I have 2 different game testing groups I work through. I do music commissioned, and so yeah, I do like music, dogs, games, and now project management again, which is honestly, here's what I'm loving about that. Is I worked as a stage manager professionally for, oh god, like 8 years or so. Basically, like the moment that I moved down to LA after college, I started looking for stage managing jobs and was pretty much always working at least one production and making like no fucking money. I was literally like covering bus fare. Like I was not really making money, especially if you count my travel time and stuff, because it was Los Angeles and travel was a bitch, but it was super fun. I really, really miss stage managing. It's one thing that I like mourn a lot when I with COVID and like in a world where live entertainment is not as accessible, or I can really see the inaccessibility of it. I miss being able to work live events so much, but being able to use a lot of those like organizational skills and stuff, you know, and like tracking a project and making fucking documents. Y'all, I love making documents. So this new job has been very, very nice for me, and you know, I feel like I'm part of a good thing and working with good people. It's been very, very nice. I have also been, I've been fucking so busy with everything but streaming the last couple weeks. I also haven't not been streaming, but I have been doing a lot of practicing solo and with my friends for a show that we've got coming up, a local show here in the next like week or so. We actually have 2 shows back to back. Melissa, hello! Thanks for popping in with the fuck. The fuck is so quick, it like passes by me. I'm just like, what was that sound? And then I see you in the chat. Cute little dancing Jonai, look at that. And yeah, chat, did you know? If you get Gamer Supps, you know, it's the middle of the month, maybe you're running dry. If you order Gamer Supps, you can use code FIEND at checkout. You can get 10% off of every purchase. That is not a one-time deal, it's every time. So I will tell you, I still haven't ordered my first big batch of Gamer Supps. So fill that void that I'm leaving. It's on the table. Hope you're doing well, Melissa. Yeah, the fuck is really funny. I also, wait, did I add it? Hey, I added the new sound, y'all. Yeah, check this out. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it works. I added the new sound when Melissa here was playing. No, not Legend of. Yeah. It was Legend of Spyro. At the end of her, I think, last Legend of Spyro stream, or one of the recent ones, she started talking about Star Fox Adventures and playing the ending cutscene. And I noticed that when I think it's Peppy. I think it's Peppy Hair says, "Oh Fox," it sounds like. Oh fuck. Because he pronounces Fox like fucks, so I trimmed it to where it perfectly sounds like he's saying "oh fuck." So now you can react to things that happen on stream by saying "oh fuck" with 200 channel points. that was just a fun little thing I did between last stream and now. Oh man, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of practice for that, solo songs for the show. We've got a show, like they're both outdoor shows, which is great, and I'm really looking forward to that. I would give more details, but I fear leaking too much about where the general area that I live in. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it's gonna be very nice. Super fucking fun. Yeah, God, I feel like I had one other. Oh, and other thing coming up. I'll talk about it at the end of stream too, and maybe throughout if I remember. But if perchance somehow any of y'all are going to be at Offkai, the Offkai convention next Saturday, the 25th, I will be there roaming around on a little robot from, I believe it's 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Gonna be my first time, first time attending a convention in a very long time, like over a decade, I want to say, and my first time using one of those robots at once. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna try to talk to as many people as I can, and be visible and present. And obviously, yeah, if any of you are there, oh, cool, look what I can do. If any of you are there, please let me know beforehand, and we can try to meet up because I would love that. If you want to, of course. But I also am just like excited to kind of see the convention and see all the booths and stuff. I might do a little shopping. I probably shouldn't because, as I said earlier, I did just have like nearly about $2,000 of Markle medical money to pay for. But hey, that's what credit cards are for, right? So we'll see. I mean, this is not financial advice, by the way, not at all. I'm doing okay, but that doesn't mean I should be. Yeah, you got to be careful. But yeah, I'm super excited for Offkai and to see what it's all about. See if I can get some cool stuff, see some cool people, meet some folks. Bisky, I think, is also going to be on a robot at the same time, so we might try to meet up, take a picture together, or a few. But yeah, that's gonna be super fun. That's like the big thing I've got coming up there wise. Other than that, I mean, I got some streams coming up this week, but we'll chat about it as it comes. I'll give the whole rundown at the end of stream. I think for now, yeah, chat. Oh, that's the fucking thing. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, I watched 3 times. I watched 3 days in a row. So if any of you, and I probably will talk about it if my brain wanders at all, because I fucking love that movie so much. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, if any of you are familiar with it, I want to talk to you. It's so good, and I highly recommend it. I'm honestly not going to say much more about it, like specific details-wise. I think it's a good movie to go in not knowing stuff, but Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, it's on streaming now, and it is... I guarantee you will enjoy it. It's so funny. It's a comedy movie, I'll tell you that. It's a very funny, very singular film. Hello, Cineric, welcome. So that's my big plug for the day, for the stream, is Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. Go watch it on whatever streaming service you have access to that it's on. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. Has nothing to do with the Kurt Cobain project. All right, chat. I think I've dribbled enough. Let's go ahead and get going into some Ableton work. So I'll have to check that out. Hell yeah, Jill of Trades TV. I don't know why I used your full Twitch government name. Yeah, it's very good. It's based on a web series. Well, it was a web series that turned into a full series on Viceland. 2 seasons so far, and then they made a movie of it recently. So yeah, very good. So gonna be doing some Ableton work today. This is the first proper Music Monday in what feels like a pretty long time, to be honest. Cool, I've got all this stuff working here, and specifically I've got kind of a direction in mind for stuff here. Have I started? Okay, no, yeah, cool. So I specifically am wanting to kind of learn more about using sequencers and doing live looping. So this is going to be a bit of a jam stream. Like, I'm going to be kind of jamming with myself. So that should be kind of fun. I'm going to try to talk through kind of what I'm doing and like decisions I'm making as it happens, just to like, here, can I do a utility spacer? Just, you know, to maybe let this be a little bit educational, potentially. That's not what I want. I want to do this. That should do nothing. Okay, cool. Now what happens if I, because y'all can see this. Yeah, I'm literally just doing that so that y'all can see what's to the right of it. So I'm just gonna kind of get into it. I'm gonna be playing around with some toys basically today that I've had access to for over a year, but I've only just now started learning how to use. Oh yeah, let me update the pronouns command too, because as much as I love my friend Spencer, we don't need to know their pronouns today necessarily. There we go. That was from the Divinity 2 Original Sin collab that I did with them last week, which was super fun, and we'll definitely do more of that. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using, let's see, how does this, I need to go out of studio mode. Yeah, let me get one of these in here. Can I move to the left? Oh, I can't? Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that being the case, so yeah, you're not gonna see the bottom left of it, but I'd like it if you could. So let me actually maybe do a little bit of adjustment. Thank you so much for the follow. Follows are anonymous at this time on this channel, but feel free to introduce yourself or simply hide away in the waters and lurk to your heart's desire. It's very great to have you here no matter what, and I appreciate you so much for doing it. Let's see. Yeah, that lets you see most of it. I want to be bigger, but what if I go up here today? Block even more of it. You know what I should do? I should be a little bit transparent. What would that do for us? Oh, that's a pretty heart. I like the, it's yours. Wait, that's your emote? Hold on. Give you a follow. I just like the shading and texturing on it. That's rad. Hell yeah, Jill. Jill, oh, the trade. So you can see here, this is the SQ sequencer. What is it officially called? It's part of, if you have Ableton 12 Studio Suite, Ableton 12 Suite, the full version of Ableton, you get access to this nifty plugin called Max for Live, which basically I at some point I want to do like some streams just actually learning how to do it, but Max for Live basically lets you create your own like plugins, your own instruments, your own whatever, giving you all the little like individual nodes to just like program and create audio effects. It is over my head and outside the scope of what I could learn, let alone like teach or explain. But the great thing about it is people have made a bunch of like free and paid Max for Live, they're called patches or something. And Ableton themselves also have some release as well. So recently I was getting interested in the idea of sequencers. Because my friend Nickel has this little Pocket Operator, which looks like a busted calculator. You can look it up, Pocket Operator. There's a bunch of different versions of it, but it's basically like a tiny little synthesizer used for like 16-beat loops. And it got me really into playing around with that sort of like jamming and stuff. So I looked into Max for Live devices, that's what they're called, Max for Live devices. Ableton has these devices, there is SQ sequencer, what is it, Step Arp, and then the one for drums is Rhythmic Steps, I believe. Yeah. So I did a little bit last night, a little bit earlier today, but this is basically what we're looking at here. You can see the main bit of it here. It's got, I guess what you can't see under my head here, over there, we've got pitch, octave, velocity, and length. On the next page, we've got time shift, ratchet, and condition added as well. What if I go over here? What if I go up here? I could be up here. I could be up here today. Maybe that's better. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. I'm gonna get a new overlay at some point, hopefully in the next month, but we'll see. So you can see what I'm working with down here. Basically, if I just start playing it, you can kind of hear what's going on. Let me actually start with just one. Is it not? Oh yeah, here we go. So, over here, and let me actually do it this way. Turn vital off. There we go. So, this sequencer. This is telling it right now, because I'm on pitch, it's telling it which note to play, basically. Up here, these are whether it's playing on that beat or not, so. Let me actually start with. There we go, now it's just the same note on every beat here. But I've been having fun picking different scales and like randomizing. Let me also go a little bit slower. I'm gonna randomize the pitch quick. Till I like it. Change the octave down a little bit. Randomizing the velocity, kind of how hard the notes play. Let's give it a 16. Give it a little more spread in the octaves. Ooh, yeah, wait. I can randomize the octaves more. I think there's a way to limit the range of randomization, maybe only on certain features, but. But yeah, you can just be looking at the bottom of this part of the window here to kind of see what I'm playing with at least. But mostly, you can use your ears, and I'm gonna be... Get that velocity up more. And let's give it some different scales. Till I find one that I'm really feeling, then I'm gonna build off of it. I'm just gonna be jamming today, so I got more instruments to put in, and I'm gonna be doing some live looping practice as well, and jamming. I like Lydian. And it's doing randomized notes right now, but it's locking to the scale that I'm choosing, basically. What is super Locrian? Wait, minor blues? Okay, I like that. Let's then get a little bit of a bass line going. Let me start by just turning all of these off. I'm just gonna go on every fourth beat here. So it'll be like a one, well, we get the clicking. 2, 3, it'll be like boom, 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 boom. Start there. And then just kind of see where that lands us. It's off right now, but that's octave. No. Bring octave to 0. Pitch. may have to change the instrument being played here on this one. Okay. Let's try... I'm gonna put a sequencer on piano here. Where is... Okay, this piano's going a lot more random, I think, because of one of these settings here. Is there like a chant for each one to play? No. Oh, there we go, random. So you can choose the different types of playback here. Forward, backward, alternate, snake, or random. So if you listen to the piano here, now it's steady forward. And you can also do this with drums. So I think I'm gonna bring in a drum track here. A drum machine. Let's go for dance hall 80s kit. And then back to Max for Live. Under my head up here, we've got, where is it? Rhythmic steps. Start building a drum part here. So. This is where it has a chance to play what I want is always playing. Most of these, but okay, that should be down here actually. I want to bring lower velocity between all of the downbeats. Where's our hi-hat? Is that here? Yeah. Let's just put that a chance on every beat. Oh wait, here. Randomize velocity. A little bit of roll. Think I can change the scale of them all at once. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna completely change this drum sound. Hold on. Whoops. Swap this out. There we go. Let's try some other kits. Audition some out. To the sequencer here. What do we have down here? Clap. Can I change that to instead be... I want to try the ride. Randomize all those. Randomize velocity. Take out the piano for now. I'm gonna try something funky. Get some orchestra stuff happening here. If I can get like... Let's see how this works with the sequencer. I haven't messed with this at all, putting my orchestra plugin on it, but for all intents and purposes, it should work fine. Let's find out. Okay, we're just gonna put sequencer on it. Yeah, it works. Let's just do some randomized notes. Okay. This is gonna be over here. I'm gonna try playing this a little bit. What do I have it in? F minor blues. Thank you for the 65 stream streak, Cineric. Shadow Princess, thank you for your daily ditty. You've done 54 ditties to date. I didn't hear it over this jam, but I don't know. There's one little jam. That was fun. Let me save this so I have those loops. I need to make a folder for these. Do I have a? I'm gonna start making a folder for just like sequencer loops. I was gonna try out a bunch of shit, kind of like that, and mess around today. For another hour or so, at least. Hope y'all are doing well, everyone who came in while I was goobing around on that. This is 7:13. Ooh, TL, that was a really good ditty. I don't even know how you did that. That was fucking awesome. Sequencer stream. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you, TL. Yeah, keyboard smash ditty. Thank you for your 6 months. Damn. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Okay, let me then make a new one. And now for something completely different. Anybody got any instruments that they really, really like? I know, we've been friends a whole 6 months. It feels like, honestly, TL, it feels like it's been closer to a decade or more. But, you know, that's how time works. Feels like it's been like, I don't know, 13 years or so. Yeah, anybody got any instruments that they particularly like that I can mess around with and try to make something totally different this time? Let's go slower. Let's go down to 75 BPM. Let's see. I'm gonna change my guitar patch. Kind of like that one. There we go. Excuse me. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's get a different splice instrument here. Different, whoopsie. Different hyperpop synth. Gonna go for an entirely different scale too. But yeah, I'll find some stuff on my own. But if anybody's like, I want to hear a fucking kalimba, let me know and it can be done. Maybe you like the flute. Who knows? Who knows what you fuckers like? Let's try. Ooh, Samaria. I like Samaria. And let's try doing this in, let's call it a, let's start in a Lydian. Lydian's very fun. A Lydian, so that's, or no. Right? I get Lydian and Mixolydian mixed up. Hold on a second. Lydian has the fourth scale rate. Yeah, fourth, so one. Yeah. Yeah, Lydian sounds good. Let's do it. And then let's randomize the pitch a little bit, randomize the notes being played, and I'm gonna turn off everything else for now. Start on just one again. Maybe I'll start on bass this time. I think I will. We're definitely not gonna use Flare Kit this time either, so let's get ahead of that as well. Something straighter, I feel like. Corvair, is that gonna... Let me hear it. Oh, I can't? Hello? Nope. Oh, Corvair Kit, can I... Oh, I am doing something. Oh, Corvair Kit? Let's just drag it back in. There we go. Can I not? Well, I can. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, cool. Then let's start with drums this time actually. Let's do that. So, if I go down to here, turn on rhythmic steps, take the chance of everything all the way down to 0. Give that like a... No, it should be here. Yeah. Then... Ride bell stick, that's good. lower velocity here. Got an ad break come up in a few minutes. This will be a little hint at what's coming up, I suppose. And we'll take that ad break and I'll go to the BRB screen. As I think it's, whoops, coming right about now. I will see y'all in just a few. Oh, don't you worry, Shadow. I will remember. I had my snacks before stream, and I'll go get myself prepped for dinner right afterwards. But thank you, and thank you for the three stream streak. Wait a friggin' fuck. Is my guitar coming through my mic? Shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be. Let's see. Okay, it's not good. Alrighty, and that is ads. let's start building this baseline. Can I make these all longer? Switching it to Mixolydian, which is this base feels like it wants to be in B. Let me put a little tuner on this and see what's happening under the hood. Oh, it totally is. Okay. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's see if we change the instrument. What's that gonna do? No? Huh. Now, what if I set every note here to be -2? There we go. And let's go back to Lydian. Or really, let's go up to B. Interesting. We're in B Lydian. And -1 is now the root. Interesting. But it should all be in the scale regardless, so... let's start clicking around. Let's do something a little more standard. Let's go to B major. Randomize all the notes. Keep them in the same octave. And let's see, get a little bit of this splice in here, which is going to be scale aware. Oh, we're back in A Lydian. I think because of this clip. Alright, let me swap out some of this sound here. Try dulcimer, why not? Huh. What if I set these all to 0? Set all of these to 0. Okay, that's B. What are you playing over here? Huh. Now, why are you a G sharp dulcimer? Are you out of tune? Or is it something happening? Here, let's try this. If I go max for live, SQ sequencer, and replace it. There we go. We're gonna shift into C major. Hello, Splubble. I'm jamming, I'm grooving. Come on. Try that again. I want to record the second line on it. There we go. Play a little piano. We're in F major. By the way, Spencer, for anyone else coming in, I've been a little quiet. I'm practicing with sequencers and live looping right now and kind of getting into a zone and jamming mostly, but it's good to see y'all and be here with you all the same. Come on, piano. Ah. Yeah, so if you look down here, this is the bass sequence playing. Boom, boom. The blue notes are where it's actually active, also the highlighted notes up here. And then here I've got, we haven't heard it for a minute, but I've got this. Something with that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm learning things as I'm doing this. I'm grooving, I'm having fun. But yeah, I'm mostly just setting my task to try to understand these sequencers more. There's a lot I could be doing with the live looping too, but I'm kind of going bit by bit. So let me do one more of these. One more of these little solo jams. I want to do this kind of thing so much in my spare time that I get really good at it. I'm also, the floor is open for anyone who's got specific instruments they'd like to hear, points of inspiration, or whatever. I'm gonna go for a faster one this time. 100 BPM. Let's clear everything. Okay, we started with bass we started with drums that time. Let's start this time with... What happens if we start with maybe a... maybe some chords? Let's start with this orchestra patch that I've got. So... What the fuck? There we go. Let's turn everything to 0. Let's go for putting this one in. Let's try an E. We did blues the first time. Let's get something fucking weird. Do I want something weird? Let's see if we try... I almost did Lydian last time. Let's try Dorian. I like Dorian. Okay, so let's turn all of these on for a start, and let's just start playing it. Hold on. Bring everything down at least. Except for the orchestra. Okay, cool. Oh, my keyboard can... That's awesome. Okay, let's bring the piano back in. Oh, we're taking an ad break. Okay. No, we're not. Why did it say that? Moobot, you're wrong. We've got half an hour till ads. Okay. I'm gonna click kind of randomly here. Okay, that works for me. Let's go now for a simpler base. Oh, is it because these are... No? Okay, that's fine. I like that. Okay, let's take this off of Dulcimer and try out... let's try out Lap Steel. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Okay. Markle treat. Hello, Clover. Thank you for the Markle treat. And a wonderful 49th ditty. Here you go, Markle. You win a half treat from your good friend Crimson Clover Blossom. How are you doing today, wonderful Clover? It's good to see you. I'm learning about sequencers and practicing live looping and mostly just jamming with myself today. So I've just been messing around, doing different little grooves. Let's find another guitar tone here that I want. And I'll jam with this too. Markle, stop. Markle, no, no, no. Don't bark. Markle, stop barking! Don't. No. Markle, stop. I love you. You have to stop. No, she's not demanding cuddles and snacks. She's just yelling at noises outside the door. If she was asking me for attention, I would just be giving it to her, but she's just hearing noises out there and choosing to be a guard dog, which she doesn't have to be. Yeah, she's just trying to protect me. I don't know. There's something too. Okay, save that. There we go. Nobody should be trying to drink me, though. He's not safe. Well, chat. It's been such a very nice little stream. Oh, your little streak just popped in. I don't know. Thanks for your 3-stream streak, Melissa Rise. Yeah, I want to keep practicing more with the sequencers and live looping and do more stuff like this where I get better and better at it. One of my dreams is to be able to do live looping covers better. Where, you know, like instead of just doing me and a guitar singing, I'm also doing actual, you know, multiple instruments and looping them. Kind of like one of my musical streaming inspirations, Auburn Music, who is no longer live, but is often streaming the same times I am on Mondays. But I think for today, this was a very good time of getting back into it. So chat, I think that's gonna be it for me for today. Wibbly Water Times. I appreciate y'all so much for being here with me, keeping me a little bit of company while I learn some stuff about this program I've been using for so many years. Practice some more skills. Got a little better at them. Had some fun time jamming. And as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I will be at Off-Kai on the 25th on a roaming robot. Hi, Markle. Come on up here. Come here, sweetie. Let me pick you up. Come on. Come on. I love you. Yeah, I'll be at Off-Kai on the 25th, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Streaming wise this week, I will also, I'll give her a treat on the way out. Thank you, Clover. I am also going to be streaming this Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday will be, let me actually check my schedule to make sure that I'm right. Here you go, Markle, from your best friend Clover. Wednesday will be at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's for a V-Duality Mecha Chameleon collab. My second time playing the game ever, pretty much. And then Thursday at 10 a.m. I'll be playing through Legend of Zelda 4 Swords with, I believe it's Overlord Bisky and Ali. Co-op Zelda game. My first time playing that game, which I'm really excited about because I loved Four Swords Adventures for the GameCube. So, try to bring that lower. So I'm very excited to play the GBA one, play the first true and proper cooperative Zelda game with them. That'll be super fun. And then that's pretty much it for me this week, I believe, right? Yeah. Next week there'll be more though. My friend Lane Chromophagus is doing his subathon, so I'll be making a couple appearances with him, as well as some other stuff. But chat, for today, I think it's time to queue up a raid to my first time raiding Cow Witch, Patty the Cow Witch, who is playing Fields of Mystria, which is a very wonderful kind of Stardew Valley-like farming lifestyle sim. But thank you all so much for being here. This has been a wonderful pleasure, and I hope to do more little streams like this in the future. Yeah, wonderful game, wonderful person. Patty may seem a little bit familiar, but this will be my first time raiding over to her, to the Cow Witch, so looking forward to that. She's great. Give her some love, give her some hellos. Here's our raid message if you are so inclined. It is, in fact, raining chats and dogs. Yeah, thank you once again, everybody, for being here. It's been so good. Appreciate my chatters, my lurkers, mods, VOD watchers, all of y'all, and I will catch y'all Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time for my next stream. But until then, thank y'all so much for being here, and thank you for being you. Bye for now.